And the stream's back. Sorry for anyone who had to skip there. I'm not sure if the chat was dead or my service has been kind of spotty, so I had to double check. Swap out the bit. How's everyone doing today? I gotta test my chat out, make sure it's actually working this time. I can't tell if it wasn't earlier. Get my small business project done before my other job? What do you mean by that? How's everyone doing today? Feel free to drop a comment. Thank you, Funny. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to mess around with the depth on this one. So I think it's gonna look really sick by the end of it. I'm really gonna try to lean into the effect that he's underwater, and then like all we're gonna like the very white, crisp tips of the teeth coming out of the water. Probably, sorry, probably one of my most ambitious pieces I've ever done. I think I have seen stuff like that. I'm very wary of burning over top of anything that isn't bare wood just because of the fumes it can put out. Like, wood fumes are already not that great, so you don't want to add too many things in. So even if it says it's safe, I don't know. I'd still want a respirator on or something. This song's not the vibe. Sorry, I just woke up. I need to start doing some talking exercises before my streams so my voice is warmed up. If you guys are hanging out, feel free to hit that like button. I would appreciate it. Yeah, funny, that's kind of what I do. I have another job on top of this. This isn't my income. I just kind of have fun doing it. Maybe one day it can be my income, but not right now. Here, I'll be right back. I want to show off last week's piece a little more. We'll move that in a bit. I just want to let him hang out. He's sick looking. That's what we did last week. This song is also not the vibe. We ain't gotten any of the regulars in yet today. What is going on with the YouTube algorithm? I'm gonna really try to lean into like the dark effect in here too. Kind of make it seem like it's going real deep into the ocean. None of these songs are vibing right now. I picked a bad playlist today. Yeah, the YouTube algorithm has been weird. I really haven't been doing YouTube very much for very long. I really haven't been doing like more videos that often. I mean, I've been doing almost daily videos for a while now, but it's kind of a new development anyway. I'd like to switch up my content, but I don't. It's hard to do much as an artist besides reveals or showing the process. See, I have plenty of music I could put on. Um, I just the problem is the YouTube algorithm and copyright issues. You have to use copyright free, and then half the time, something that says copyright free it doesn't turn out to be copyright free. It's kind of hard to figure out what to play half the time. Like most of my videos still get the copyright, but they allow it on YouTube, so I just can't get any money from it. Most of my streams I basically do for free. I mean, I do them all for free. I appreciate the likes coming in. If you guys are hanging out, feel free to drop a sub too. See, this is my favorite step because this is when it really starts coming alive. That's like when I did the sand on this area. It really made it all come together. Yeah, thank you, funny. Honestly, at the end of the day, I do it for the love of it. I'm very fascinated with wood burning. I'd be doing this either way. My problem is I just got so much work that I gotta offload it somehow. So that's kind of what the channel is. Me trying to get rid of my work somehow. We're gonna even shade him a little bit to the point where basically the whitest points are gonna be the teeth coming out. It's gonna be pretty sick. Feel free to ask any questions if you guys have any. If not, we're kind of just chilling either way. See, now this is a song that scratches that itch. My brain just says hell yeah as soon as I hear this. Yeah, dude, this is gonna be so sick. I'm excited for I'm excited for this piece. This piece is gonna be really cool. Hey, welcome in, Grave Angels. Chat's been a little slow today. I haven't had a single regular all morning. I'm not sure what's going on with the algorithm, but we're still chilling. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. I'm really psyched for this piece. Like, I drew it and I was like, oh, hell yeah, this is going to be so good. For some reason, the drawings are never as good as the final products, obviously, but when the structure is even pretty good, I'm like, oh yeah, this is going to be a really good one. The last two have been bangers. Probably have to go in there with a blade and kind of lighten that up in a bit. If you guys are hanging out, feel free to hit that like button too. I have the day off, so I don't really have much planned other than doing some of this. It may not be the super long stream, but I'll probably be on for a while, and if not, I'll do some off-camera work after at least. But this is a funky beat. I'm still a bass head at heart. Hey, thank you, Shooby Dooby. I appreciate you. Yeah, no, I feel like the last few were stepping it up, especially this one. I gotta stop getting so psyched for it. But yeah, this one's gonna turn out really cool. All my designs are original too. I don't really look at other people's designs. I'm not trying to flex. I kind of like doing my own thing. No AI, no nothing. Just the weird ass shit I come up with. Straight out of the gourd, exactly. They do take a while. It's a labor. It's a labor of love for sure. Sorry, I'm still getting over a sickness, so. You know what this guy like weirdly reminds me of is Pleakley from Lilo and Stitch. Like if Pleakley was a sea monster that went insane. Anyone else see it too? I love Lilo and Stitch. An inspiration in many levels. I credit my love for Pokemon and Lilo and Stitch for some of the monsters I can make, just because there was so many monsters in both those shows. All Real Monsters was a good one too, or Foster's House for Imaginary Friends, also on that list. I just like monsters, man. No, they really don't. We're trying to keep it alive, though. Trying to keep individual style alive. I did watch Samurai Jack a little. I wasn't like my top tier one, but I watched basically anything on Cartoon Network. I watched so much stuff. I love cartoons. Even when I was really young, I watched all the Saturday morning cartoons or Sunday, whatever it was. Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes, shit like that. Anyone seen Crashbox? I loved Crashbox. It's it's kind of insanity inducing. Like quite honestly, I've gone back and watched Crashbox again since being an adult, and I wonder why I was allowed to watch it because it's a little uncanny the whole time. But it's like a teaching show. Pretty sure there's clips on YouTube of it. Hey, welcome in, Fox. Yeah, no, we got a lot more to go, but it's gonna be cool. Oh, see, I loved stop motion style. That was so sick to me. I mean, like anything Nightmare Before Christmas or anything that like Coraline, so sick. I love stop. Well, I think Coraline was stop motion, but I don't think was Nightmare Before Christmas stop motion. I honestly don't know. I know, fake fan. See, I had a feeling it was. I just didn't also want to say it was, and then it wasn't. Yeah, so basically the tip changes. I divide my work into three phases, and the reason I do three phases is because I basically only use three different tips. Um, there's one that's more of a line bar. I can show you. So like something like this would be good for line work because it's flat. You can do round shapes. You can kind of cut with it. Picture almost like a knife. You're kind of just drawing with a knife in a way. That's good for line work. And then I would do something like this, like a flat bit piece that can hit a lot of surface area for areas like that. And then a ballpoint to do the brownish detail shading. But yeah, there's a whole thing that goes into it. Sorry, phone shake. Eventually, I will get a more professional setup. basically all I'm doing is just going around in circles, kind of just adding darkness to areas that I want darkness. Wood burning is kind of like a giant game of hot potato. You don't want to stay in the same spot for more than like a couple seconds before moving your bit. Thus the circles. Thank you, Fox. I appreciate that. Hey, welcome in, Ejong. I always think I'm butchering that, but I hope I get it right by now. We're even going to add a bit of shading to him. He's not going to be stark white, just to kind of give him that depth, like he's coming deep down in there. Wow, that was a clip sentence. You got a fight tomorrow? Oh yeah, I think you said that. I think you said you did fights. That's pretty sick. I want to get into boxing. Just because I feel like if I actually got into a fight, I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Cat named Spook. That's a good name. Good name. And basically, the entire ocean is going to be this brown. So we got a lot more to go. That's funny. Yeah. Good reason to name them that. Good. At least I'm glad I got cat fans too. I like cats. They're fun. I don't have any cats right now, but if I could, I would. Poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. You guys like my conking impression? No, just landlord problems. Can't have a cat where I'm at right now. I got a lot coming up right now too, so a cat would just make it more difficult. Yeah, I have 3 snakes and a bird, and that's already too much right now. I'm trying to get a new place, and having places that accept those is also a problem. Kind of want to lean into the darkness effect down here. Hey, thank you, little red guy. I appreciate you. I'm sorry to hear that, Fox. Yeah, I mean, losing any kind of pet or family member, or is very hard. So no matter how small some people say it is, it's big to you. So take the time to mourn, and yeah, Happy Feet's a cute name. That was a pretty good movie. But yeah, they're just meant to be chill videos. People can hopefully relax to. It's one of the reasons why finding good music is hard, because you want to set the vibe too. How often do I stream? It really depends. I went on like a little bit of a week to a 2 week hiatus there for a bit, but um, sometimes it's every day, sometimes it's every other day. Really depends. I was on yesterday doing this. Depends on if I'm excited for a piece or not. I still have one. I have two others I gotta complete too. So I mean, basically, it's gonna be we're gonna be. I start with the darkest points, so this will be even darker by the end. But basically, we're just gonna turn up the contrast all the way up, um, and we'll actually add kind of a hue to him as well, because I really want the crispest like white points to be the stuff sticking out of the water, so it really does look like he is coming from the depths. We hit 10 likes. I appreciate you guys. It's been a little slow today, but you know, we keep going. Yeah, no, back to the eye. I got distracted. ADHD. You know, the best way to hit up my streams when they're going is to subscribe and hit the bell notification. How long does your art take you for a piece of this size? It really depends on how much detail I'm putting in. Um, like I have simpler ones. Something like, I mean, this isn't that much simpler, but I mean, this one was probably like 15, 20 hours. And this guy was probably like 15 hours. This guy is probably going to be more towards 20 to 25. Yeah, no, I do a lot of off-stream shading. Like I did all the black already off-stream, and that took like maybe an hour or two already. So we're probably already up to like 6 to 10. I guess more like 6. I appreciate that. I mean, a lot of times I just zone out. Like I said, I got nothing planned today, so I'll once I'm tired, I may just hop off stream and do some Zen work if anything. It's very relaxing for me too. Hell yeah, I fuck with that. Hey, thank you, Gojo. I appreciate that. So yeah, that's why I like this mix. This mix is sick. However, copyright is still it's not copywritten, but it still gets copywritten struck. So it's weird. Have I ever done a dragon? Not quite exactly a dragon, no. I tend to just like monsters and weird shit like that. My mom's actually an artist, and she does clay dragons and stuff like that. So I like doing my own thing at the end of the day. Yeah, no, I do giant snakes. I was working on I see when I said I had two pieces to work on. I have a commission and I haven't finished Ouroboros yet. I mean, that one's cool. It just wasn't making me excited to do it, so I was just like kind of lost steam. Doing pieces like these two are really what I love doing. Oh, that's pretty cool, Fox. We welcome all artists here. So, I mean, I could never write a book. I wish I could. If I could write a book, I probably would, but it's just not one of my skills. I'm not eloquent with my words. I mean, if you can draw eyes pretty good, that's still pretty sick. Eyes aren't easy. You love my mustache. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, yeah. My eyes weren't great when I first started either, and I still don't think they're fantastic, but you gotta start somewhere. When people say they aren't good at art and stuff like that, like, I totally believe you, but you could be if you just keep practicing. Art at the end of the day is a skill you have to hone and not one you're just naturally. I mean, like, you get a head start if you're naturally good at it, but you still got to put in a lot of work if you want to do something with it. Creativity and art at the end of the day are a skill you can hone. So, this is a wood burning pen or a pyrography pen. Basically, electricity's just running through it and it's burning the wood wherever we touch it. No worries. Thanks for stopping by, Fox. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is relaxing to do it, so I'm sure some of that comes through. I mean, I draw a lot of different stuff. I do commissions. I do stuff like that. I generally try to stick between my own style and stuff I want to do, just because I don't know. I'm also not great at just plain old realism. If someone told me to draw something specific, I wouldn't be great at it. But if someone told me to do whatever I want, I could make something pretty sick. My art brain doesn't like constraints. I don't know why. If you constrain it, it's hard for me to get creative. Yeah, no worries. I kind of treat this as a Q&A too. So if you guys got any wood burning questions or anything like that, I'll happily answer them. See, when you buy a wood burner, it's best to buy one with a temperature control. And I made sure to buy one with a temperature control for myself. But I never touch the dial. I am always at maximum heat, and I am just, I don't know. I find it so much easier. Hey, welcome in, H. It's been good so far. It's still early morning for me, so. Okay, this is a little too intense. Yeah. So, I mean, essentially, earlier when I was saying that I don't really ever touch the temperature dial, you can control the temperature by the speed of how fast you're doing your circles. Like if I was doing, like if I'm out here and I'm doing really fast circles, really fast and quick, it barely ever comes up. But if I slow it down and I kind of make bigger, wide circles at slower speeds, it makes it so much darker. So you can basically control the darkness just from the speed of the utensil. Tool. I don't know if utensil is the right word. I want to get to a point where even the whitest points of the boat out of the water and then the tips of the teeth. So it really creates this effect of like, coming down from the deep within. Hey, thank you, Scoliosis King. Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna put in a solid 6 to 8 hours of work on this today. So what you've seen is probably only about 2 hours, hour and a half of work um, today. So yeah, it's there was another stream, but that was only like 10 minutes or so. And then yesterday's line work. I'm very ADHD, so I hop around the piece a lot. Yeah, it might be time for a break. Might do some off-camera work and put on a show in the background. I might be back on later today, so there's a chance of that. Probably won't be for a while, but if you guys want to catch that, definitely drop a sub, drop a like. Should be notified when I get back on. But yeah, I'll probably put in a few hours of work on my own, and we might be back later. Feel free to ask any questions before I go. Well, I appreciate you guys. I will be back probably in a little bit. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for stopping by.